Hey, what's up, motivators? AJ Varela. Gonna make a video on SOI, School of Infantry, for those of you who have heard about it but don't really know what it is. So at School of Infantry, it's where you go after boot camp to learn your title. Boot camp is where you earn the title. So at School of Infantry, they have MCT, Marine Combat Training, and ITB, Infantry Training Battalion. At MCT, where I went, because that's where everybody who goes who is not in infantry. I am in the aviation field, so I went to MCT. At MCT, you learn the basics of a rifleman. So at boot camp, you learn how to shoot from like close combat and then like distance. So I think at my boot camp on the West Coast, it was 200, which is the same thing. Boot camp is boot camp. So at boot camp, you learn how to shoot, but then at MCT, you go more into depth. At MCT, you shoot at night with your lasers and your night vision. You shoot during the day at close combat. It's all training. You learn how to shoot like at unknown distances, and you learn how to. You just go more in depth with your rifle and learn it a little bit more than you do at boot camp. Excuse my voice. At MCT, you also learn about the M240 Bravo. That's the machine gun that the Marine Corps uses. It's a lot of fun whenever you learn how to take apart the rifle, when you learn how to shoot it, and when you actually shoot it. You shoot at an area target that's, I think, 500 meters out, and you just like let loose. You learn how to do all that. You also throw a grenade. I threw 3 grenades. I threw one standing, kneeling, and in the prone. It wasn't, the grenades that we threw weren't live grenades. They were I forgot what they were called. They're kind of like smoke grenades. They don't really have any fragmentation. However, the group after us, the company after us, started throwing live grenades again. I know they stopped it for a while and then they continued it. You throw grenades at MCT, shoot the machine gun, you learn your rifle more, you go on hikes. There's a 10K and a 15K. The 10K was really tough. The 15K wasn't as tough as you might think, because you go uphill and then the rest is all downhill. You're just really tired. Your body hurts, but you just push through. You learn how to eat MREs at MCT. You eat a whole bunch of MREs. You eat it while you're sitting across on the chow hall, which I think is pretty funny. You learn how to put your flak together, your pack, your hydration pouches, which is where you hold your camelbacks, your bladders is what they call them. I think that's actually what they called as well. I'm not sure. MCT. Yeah, you learn a lot about nutrition. You learn how to patrol. Patrolling is a big one. You go on a patrol and you learn how to like counter UAV. So you stand still and cover your RCO so it doesn't reflect. Make sure that your watch is turned inside, like in your wrist, so it doesn't reflect anywhere. You also learn how to counter an airstrike. So if it's a mortar or like a bomb or a missile, you run and you dive somewhere. If it's like spraying, like shooting, you line up. So if it shoots, it doesn't kill all of you. It kills, the least casualties is what they're going for. And hopefully nobody ever dies in combat, because it's a harsh reality, but it's something they help you with. It's tactics, strategies to help you, okay? So you learn how to patrol. You dig a defense hole. It's like a hasty defense hole. You dig it. It's supposed to be really quick, so if there's an enemy shooting towards you, you dig a hole really quick and set up defense. You do that. And yeah, my training days, it was only 17 training days because I went at a really weird time. I went at a time where Thanksgiving, it was that week, and then Christmas was at the end of MCT. So it was a really weird time that I went. So 17 training days. However, MCT is supposed to be 29 training days. We just got all of our training like squished together. So yeah, that's MCT. ITB, Infantry Training Battalion. I'm gonna say what I know. I'm not gonna, like, if I don't know something, I'll tell you, but I'll tell you what I think, because I'm not in the infantry. I'm kind of familiar with it because I have friends who are there and I've done my own research. So in Infantry Training Battalion, that's where all the grunts go, everybody who's in infantry. So I have my notes up here. It's where they train riflemen, riverine assault craft, LAV crewmen. I don't think goes to ITB. Rigged raiding craft, which is 0314. Okay, so 0311 is rifleman, 0312 is riverine assault craft, 0313 is LAV crewmen, which I don't think they go to ITB. 0314 is rigged raiding craft, rigid raiding craft. 0316 is combat rubber reconnaissance craft. 0317 is scout sniper. So if you ever want to be a sniper, ITB is the way to go. 0321 is a recon marine, reconnaissance man. 0323 is a parachute qualified recon man. 0324 is reconnaissance man, combatant diver qualified. And 0326 is a recon marine who is parachute and combatant diver qualified. 0331 is the infamous machine gunner. 0341 is a mortarman. 0351 is an infantry assaultman. 0352 is anti-tank missile man. However, I think they're getting rid of that MOS. I had a friend, his name was Lopez. Private Lopez. He was actually telling me about it because I was his MOS, and I think they're getting rid of it. And I don't think they go to ITB. Oh, they do go to ITB as well. Anti-tank missile men go to ITB. 0369 is infantry unit leader, and 0372 is a Marine Special Operations Command, MARSOC, which is like our special ops. They're the baddest of the bad, and they go to ITB. So at Infantry Training Battalion, what they do is the first 4 weeks is kind of set up like MCT. All infantry, like, so if you're going to recon, if you're a rifleman, if you're a scout sniper, if you're going mortarman, machine gunner, you go to MCT, which is ITB, the first 4 weeks, but it's kind of the same training as us. And then they go to another 4 weeks, so they hit a split, and then they go to their individual training. So all the mortarmen, machine gunners, riflemen are all together until they hit the split. Then they go to their schoolhouse where there's only machine gunners, only mortarmen, only riflemen, and then they all have their individual training. I know all grunts, all infantry marines are in the field a lot. I was in the field at MCT. However, I would talk to my buddies who were in ITB, and it was very different. It was a lot tougher for them. I know it was. So yeah, that's the difference between MCT and ITB. If you're going to ITB, if you're going to MCT and you have any questions, just leave a comment. If you have any infantry questions, I know there's another channel. His name is Trell the Great. He's an infantry marine. You can learn a lot about that stuff from him. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, just leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.